Alright guys, so today I am going to be sharing with you the haul of stuff that Eric and I picked up while we were out yard sailing. This was from the last yard sale footage that you saw, which should be from yesterday. So I'm just going to get right into the things that we found. So as you saw in the video, we found this bottle of men's cologne. This is called Avatar and it is by the brand Coty, C-O-T-Y. So when I first saw this, I just kind of figured, Coty, we all know, is a brand that you can buy at, places like Walmart. It's a lower end type of brand. So when I saw it, I kind of wasn't thinking too much of it. But that's why it's so important to look stuff up to make sure, because turns out it is a discontinued fragrance, very hard to find and very, very sought after, even as used as it is. I mean, there's still a lot of product left in there, but it's definitely has been sprayed. It smells really, really, really good. I love it. I really love the smell of this. It smells like something that would be a high-end fragrance, in my opinion. Anyway, I paid 50 cents for this bottle, and it is currently listed for a buy it now of $189.99. So the ones that are listed that high. Some slightly higher depending, if it's more full and that type of thing. But even ones I saw that were like down to here were still listed around that price. So that was a great score for 50 cents. Not sure how quick it'll sell or anything like that, but for 50 cents, just gonna pick it up. So I did find quite a few number of like beauty related items, which are my favorite. So I did pick up these two Clinique Happy perfumes. These are what they call GWP size or gift with purchase size. So they're like miniature purse sized fragrances. And I figured if I locked the two together, I could make a little more than what I paid, but not a whole lot. I mean, Clinique Happy is still made. You can still buy it. It's not discontinued or anything like that. But some people really like these small sizes to put in their purses and things like that, when they're going away. So I paid 50 cents a piece for these, so $1 for the pair. And I have them listed as a buy it now for $12.99. So not a whole lot, but there's only $1 into these. So if I can get that for them, I'll be happy. Next, I got this bottle of Estee Lauder Pleasures perfume. So this still looks pretty dang full. There's only like a little bit taken out of it. I paid only $1 for this, which $1 for a perfume is like nothing, especially if it's a, nicer department perfume. So $1 for this, and I have it listed as a buy it now for $25.99. I also found this really big bottle of Liz Claiborne. So this doesn't have the cap. It is marked tester, so I'm not quite sure where they got it that it's a tester bottle, but tester bottles never have the caps. But it doesn't look like it was really used, so it's still pretty dang full up there. And this is in the scent Seduction by Liz Claiborne. So again, $1 for that, and I have this one listed as a buy it now for $39.99. This one is a little bit on the pricier side. And it is a really large bottle, so that helps. I got this Lancome Hair Sensation. It is a smooth and shine treatment. This is new. It's still in the box. Lancome is an expensive brand. It's definitely what I would consider a high-end brand as far as like not just hair care and skincare and stuff like that, but also makeup. So I paid just 25 cents for this. They don't make this anymore, so it is, a harder to find item. I did list this on auction only because I couldn't find any of these. I couldn't find any listed, I couldn't find any completed, so I wasn't quite sure exactly how rare it really is and how sought after it is. So I figured if I put it on auction, and there's like, you know, you can save searches on eBay. So if something pops up, say you're looking for a hot pink one-piece bathing suit. I don't know why that's the first thing that came to my mind, but it is. So you can save that search on eBay, and then as soon as someone lists one, you know, in the title, hot pink one-piece bathing suit, you'll get a notification that one was listed. So I figure if anyone has this set as like a notification, like when one becomes available, that maybe more than one person will really want it. So that's why I put it on auction. Just trying to explain a little bit as to like the reasonings behind why I choose auctions over buy it now. So on auction, I started it with a price of $49.99. So we'll see. And as I usually state, if something doesn't sell on auction, I relist as a buy it now, typically the same price I started at, but sometimes a little lower and sometimes a little higher, depending. I do the higher, and I'll tell you when I do the higher. Like if someone buys something and doesn't pay for it and then I'm relisting it, I sometimes relist a little bit higher just because of the time that was wasted. I figure, you know, my time is worth something, so I will like bump up the price just ever so slightly. Okay, next was I got this pair of Crocs sandals. So these were brand new. They still have the tags attached, and they're just like wedges, which is really cute, like a little strappy wedge with a buckle at the ankle. Unfortunately, they're not my size, or else I would have considered keeping them because I like Crocs. I did pay $9 for these, which I thought was still a really good deal, especially since they're brand new. And I listed these as a buy it now for $49.99. So you can't buy this certain style anymore in this color kind of thing. So if someone really wants them, or maybe had a pair and theirs is, you know, not any good anymore, something like that, then, you know, maybe it'll sell. I don't know. But I did see other ones, but I don't think I saw these ones in this style in this exact size. This was an unsuspecting score, completely unsuspecting. I found this toy, and it's by Ever After High, which is a newer toy. This came out in 2014, so not like a really long time ago, but it was a toy that was still brand new in the packaging, and they only wanted $1 for it. And I figured $1 for a brand new unpackaged, you know, name brand type of toy, that Christmas will be coming and gift season will be upon us, and you can't go wrong spending $1 on a brand new toy to sell, regardless of what it is. So I just decided to buy it for $1. Looked this up. Apparently, it's like really rare, and it sells for like $100. I couldn't believe it. Absolutely couldn't believe it. It's called the Spellbinding Secret Chest. So apparently it is voice activated. So you can, it locks, and there's like hidden compartments and stuff inside. So it seems like a really fun kind of interactive type of toy. So $1 for that I paid, and I listed this on auction with a starting price of $99.99. So reasoning behind that is they are selling for $99.99 when I look at solds. There are none currently listed. So again, if more than one person is looking for this exact item, there's always the potential that I could get a little bit more than that. But if not, I'll relist at $99.99 because I'd like to get what other people were getting for it as well. So yeah, that was a very unsuspecting but really great score. I actually got this next item a while back at a yard sale. It's a Bath & Body Works Cabana Breeze Sheer Body Oil. So I paid $1 for this. I think I got this last year. I've had it for a year now. This fragrance is definitely a more desirable Bath & Body Works fragrance. It smells great. I did just use it the other day because it was such a summery scent. I didn't buy it to resell. I bought it for myself and I put it on yesterday and I got such a headache. For the most part, I don't have a super sensitivity to fragrances, but there are some that are just so strong that it just like triggers something and I get a headache, and I got a headache after I put this on, so I decided to list it. It smells so good and it upsets me so bad that I ended up getting a headache. Maybe it was a fluke thing and it wouldn't happen again, but nobody wants a headache when they're wearing something. So I did put this up as a buy it now for $19.99. So it's a great summer fragrance though. So at one sale that I was at, I got 2 finished embroidery panels, and it was so upsetting. I probably should have bought all of them, but I really don't know if they'll sell and what they'll sell for. But the man that I purchased them from, he said that his wife had just passed away not too long ago, and she had made these and she had all intentions of framing them but never had gotten a chance, and that broke my heart so bad. But I did pick up 2. So the first one I took was this owl, and I paid 25 cents for it, and it's really cute. She did a great job on it, but again, all it really needs is framed. So I listed this on auction with a starting price of $19.99. So I saw the kits to make these, but I didn't see any finished panels. So I'm not quite sure how well finished panels sell. Like I said, I'm not sure what it'll sell for, or if it'll sell, or how long it'll take to sell, but I decided to get that one because I bought the ones that I was drawn to. And then the second one that I got, and this one is so cute. This one's kind of like on a burlap sack, and it's the cutest like crocodile on there. So again, I paid 25 cents for this, and I have it listed on auction again at a starting price of $19.99. Now the ones that I saw listed of this, the kits, sell for a lot of money, like the ones that haven't been completed yet. So if you ever do run across those, you know, they sell really well. I got this is weird. I've never seen this before. This is a men's Ralph Lauren aftershave. Try that, cha-ching. This is an aftershave gel in the scent Romance. It's in this really nice glass bottle. It smells so good. Oh my goodness. Yummy. Anyway, I paid just 50 cents for this, 50 cents, and I put it up as a buy it now for $49.99. These were selling pretty high. I mean, it is Ralph Lauren. So yeah, that was a good score for 50 cents. I did get this Yankee candle. So this is a, what size is this? 14.5 ounce. So slightly smaller than like the really large one, but bigger than like the tiniest one. And it's in the scent Storm Watch. I paid $5 for it. I don't have it listed. You guys know, or if you don't know, you know now, I'm kind of a candle hoarder. I love candles and I'm constantly buying candles. And I say I'm a hoarder because I have so many, and it does take a while to get through a candle, let me tell you. Oh, but it smells really, really nice. So Eric was like perfectly fine with, you know, just buying it to keep. He prefers Yankee Candle over Bath & Body Works. I don't really have a preference. I like both, but I definitely feel like Yankee has a longer burn time. I feel like it takes forever to go through a Yankee Candle. So yeah, that's just gonna go into my collection. I say collection because I just have so many to get through. I also got this perfume at a yard sale. This is by Rue 21, which you know is just like a young kind of tween teen clothing store. I'm assuming they're still around. I don't know what's gone out of business and what hasn't gone out of business anymore. But it's called Sparkle is the name of the perfume, and there's actually glitter in here. I'll shake it up so you can see. It's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I just love glitter. But look at it. Oh, it's mesmerizing. So I only paid 25 cents for this, and it is, you know, a harder to find fragrance. There are some, surprisingly, Rue 21 perfumes that sell for decent money. So I did pay, what did I say, 25 cents for this. And I have it listed on auction with a starting price of $49.99. There are other ones listed, but not like this. I do believe this is the original one. They came out with another one, which might be the same fragrance, but the bottle is slightly different. The bottle is like more colored, whereas this one is clear. So we'll see about that. But I have sold Rue 21 perfumes before in the past for a decent price. I got this Hello Kitty. This is so cute. Just this like stationery kind of set. It kind of looks like a purse, and it's from 2005 is the date on it. And it's new. It was never used. When you open it up, it kind of looks like Hello Kitty's house in there, and there are some stickers here and some stickers there, and then the rest is all just different stationaries. So never been used, from 2005. You know, there are people out there who love Hello Kitty, who love vintage stationery and that type of thing. So I picked it up for 50 cents. I put it on auction with a starting price of $19.99, only because I didn't see any of this particular one listed. So if someone is a collector, you know, they could potentially be looking exactly for this one. I did get a vintage My Little Pony, and she looks like this. She's white with a tiara on her rump. I can't remember the name of her now. Obviously, I have it in my auction listing, but I can't remember what her name is, and I apologize. I feel like it's something Sundrop. I'm not sure. Anyway, I paid 50 cents for her, and I put her up on auction with a starting price of $29.99. So I do feel like she is one that is slightly harder to come by, and she still has her, I don't know what you want to call this, a barrette or headpiece, earring, I'm not sure. But she still has that in her ear, and when you look this pony up, a lot of them that are listed even for $30 don't have this little piece still attached. So, you know, that's important for some people. So I did pick her up. I got a couple vintage kids toys. I got this little baggie here. It was $1 and it said Jem on it. So I was like, ooh, Jem clothes, because Jem is one of those toys that, you know, definitely has a cult following, and definitely, you know, is harder to find Jem stuff. Like, I rarely ever stumble upon it. So I thought this was exciting. So it did come with a, what I think is potentially a complete outfit. This pink dress with these lurex tights, and then this is a belt that goes, you know, over top of the dress, but it doesn't have shoes. The only other thing that was in the bag was this jacket, but this jacket actually belongs to Barbie and the Rockers. It's not actually a Jem piece, but I did list it with the Jem stuff because it kind of goes together, you know. If you really don't care that it's not Jem, you could still probably dress your Jem doll in it. So I paid $1 for that, and I put it up on auction with a starting price of $29.99. So we'll see where that goes, if anywhere. I got these pair of Dansko shoes. These are so cute, and I tried them on. They do fit me, but I decided to list them. They have two buckle straps that are adjustable, and I know it's a little bit hard to tell, but they have this like mosaic rainbow looking look to it. They're so pretty. They're a size 37, which according to the Dansko website will fit like between a 6.5 to a size 7 women's shoe. So I typically wear a 6.5 or a 7, and they fit absolutely perfectly. But they look like they were in pretty much brand new condition. It doesn't even look like there's anything on the soles there. So these, I think I paid $3 for these. I can't even remember now. But I did list these up as a buy it now for $49.99. So we'll see if they go. Eric was really interested in these ducks. These ducks are not old. They're not vintage by any means. They're kind of like ducks that you would, well, you could put them inside, but I think they're more or less for like a garden or, you know, outside type of decor. So this first one here is dressed like a teacher. It has a book in one hand and a ruler. So there are two more, which I don't have those listed, but they will be listed soon. The other two were kind of like a pair, so I'm gonna keep those together, but he was kind of like the oddball out, so I decided to list him separately. When Eric was like wanting these, and I'm gonna be honest, I was kind of like, like I didn't think that they'd sell. Like, I didn't have high hopes for them, and we did pay, I believe, $3 a piece for them. So $3 for this duck, and I listed him as a buy it now for $19.99. I don't know if we'll get that for it. So we'll see. But, you know, I don't discourage Eric. If he wants to buy something and he feels confident in whatever way, shape, or form about it, you know, I go with it. So we'll see. And then sometimes he'll just be, you know, haha, proved you wrong type of thing. So hopefully we have that with these ducks. He was probably thinking the same thing to me about this dang cat. You guys saw, like, I couldn't stop looking at this cat. Like, I knew it wasn't vintage. It has that kind of vintage primitive type of look, but I love cats and I love weird stuff, and this was just kind of like a mixture of both, so I was just really drawn to it. But it's this metal cat, and it's got these wheels on him, and there's this little door that opens, and you can put a tea light inside of him. So again, this is something that I would think would be best outside, maybe with like one of those LED tea lights inside of it, like in a garden or just like as outside decor. But again, you could use it inside. I did pay $5 for this. And I listed it as a buy it now for $29.99. I might be out of my gourd there, but I don't know. I kind of loved it. So it's one of those things, like if it doesn't sell, it wouldn't hurt my feelings. This is going to be hard to share, but I got this Care Bears Tapestry throw blanket. It says Once Upon a Dream on it. I paid $2 for this blanket, and I listed it up on auction with a starting price of $49.99. There is only, I think, one other listed right now, and I think theirs is listed, I want to say, between 60 and 80. I can't remember exactly what it's listed for, but I know it's more than what I posted mine up for, and I know theirs has like 14 watchers, so I figured if maybe one of those watchers sees my blanket and sees that it's cheaper, maybe it will sell. But I don't know, we'll see. But I had to pick it up because it was Care Bears, and that made me happy. Alright, so you probably saw me picking up these linens. There was a yard sale that we stopped at, the one that had the really sweet doggo. The lady said that she had owned a shop that sold all kinds of like Southwestern style pieces. So she had a bunch of kitchen towels and things like that, and I only picked up the ones that had the cats on because to me those ones were the standout ones, and those were the ones that I just thought had a better chance of selling than what some of the other ones that she had I felt were a little more on the plain side. And who doesn't love cats and weird cats at that? So this is what the cat looks like. How cute is it? Well, here's a better one of him sitting on top of a cactus. How does that work? Anyway, these are all brand new with tags, and the person that designed these is someone named Bob Bunn. Or Bob Bonn. Was it Bob Bonn? I keep getting his name confused. Bob Bonn, not Bunn. These are from 2001, so they're definitely older. I know it doesn't seem like 2001 is that long ago, but it is. They're called the Scaredy Cat. That's the name. Anyway, this Bob Bonn dude, he's an artist, and if you ever come across any of his actual prints or framed prints or anything like that. Those sell for hundreds of dollars. So I don't know if anyone who likes his work type of thing would see these. There are none listed, there are none completed, none sold. So I'm like hanging on to the hope that these will do well, but I don't know. I paid $1 a piece for them, and I'm trying to lot them up kind of thing. So for this lot, I have a terry cloth like kitchen tea towel, as well as 2 matching oven mitts with the same cat on. It's all like this scaredy cat theme. So I put these together as a lot. So $3 I paid for all of this because they were $1 a piece. And I put them up on auction with a starting price of $29.99. I decided to do an auction again because, like I said, I couldn't find anything by this Bob Bonn other than his artwork, his prints. So we'll see where that goes, if anywhere, but I had to get them. So the next set that I listed, again, same theme of these Scaredy Cat Bob Bonn kitchen tea towels. These ones are linen though. So I listed these together, $1 a piece, so $2 for this lot. All together, 2 linen tea towels, and I listed these on auction again with a starting price of $29.99. So I have more of these linen tea towels in this design. So if these sell, I want to see what they sell for. If they only sell for the $29.99, then I'll probably list up the rest as a buy it now for $29.99. And then the quantity of. So regardless, you'd get 2 tea towels because I do have more of them. But I decided to lot those up. So how many more do I have? I have 2 more sets. So once those sell, I can sell 2 more of the tea towel lots in the linen version. So I didn't list these yet, but these will also be going up as a lot. Same print again, but these are the terry cloth towels, and I only have this set because the other towel is with the oven mitts. I was trying to like even the stuff out kind of thing, and since I had an extra towel, I figured I'd put it with the oven mitts since it all matched together. Then I have some pieces that I haven't listed yet. I have a bunch of these, and these are napkins, and I have a lot of them. So what I'm going to do with these is, here, I'll show you the next item. The next thing I have is a stack of placemats. So I have 6 placemats. So I'm going to be selling, and I don't have these listed yet, but I plan on selling the 6 placemats with 6 of the napkin settings, so they'd all go together. I figured 6 is a pretty average, I would think, place setting for a table. I know some people wouldn't need quite that many, but I have 6 placemats, and I didn't want to do 3 placemats and 3 napkins. And then I'm gonna have extra napkins, so I'll probably do those in lots of, what do I have left? 3, 4. They're gonna have to be in sets of 4 because that's all I have left to do an even amount of a number. So anyway, I took all of the Scaredy Cat ones at $1 a piece. I got this baggie of vintage shiny bright Christmas ornaments. There are 5 ornaments in here. I paid 25 cents for the bag, and they're shaped like bells. They have a beautiful like rainbow ombre color to them. I don't want to get them out of the bag just because they're super fragile. You guys know vintage glass Christmas ornaments are really fragile, and I don't want anything happening to them since they are listed. But I paid, like I said, $1 for them, and I put them up on auction with a starting price of $25.99. It definitely seems like the bells, you know, because they're shaped, and the ombre coloring, I feel like, might be more desirable as far as those go. I got this old, you can tell this is vintage, a vintage Walt Disney World. This appears like it's a kid's kind of bag, but you can remove the straps, and there is a snap clip here on the back. So you could like thread this through your belt loop and wear it kind of like a fanny pack or that type of thing. And it does have a Disney tag on the inside, and it was made in Korea. So that's like a dead giveaway that it's vintage. I paid 50 cents for this, and I put it up on auction with a starting price of $29.99. Couldn't find anything like it, so that's why I decided to do an auction, just in case it's something that, you know, someone who collects vintage Disney stuff might really want that. I also took these are definitely older. I would say, there's no date on them, but I would date them at early 2000s. So like 2000, 2001, potentially 2005, 2000 to 2005, basically. So early 2000s, what everyone referred to as Y2K. These are by a company called Teen Scene. They are string lights, and they're pink, and they're so cool. They are new. They still have like their bubble wrap and everything on them. I'll try to pull them out so you can see just slightly better. But they look like little pink chandelier lights. They're very iridescent, nice glow. I plugged them in. They work perfectly. So super pretty. So anyone who, you know, wants to decorate a room kind of like Y2K themed, like a teenage room and like a Y2K theme, like that's how like I used to have my bedroom when I was a teenager. Blow up furniture, like the spinning lights and that kind of thing. Like that was like my bedroom when I was a teenager. So I had to get these. They're just so cute. And I feel like you don't really come across like Y2K type stuff very often. So I paid $3 for these, and I have them up on auction with a starting price of $29.99. I couldn't find anything like them, so we'll see. You guys probably have seen in other videos where I've talked about puffalumps. These are actually legitimate puffalumps. These were put out by Fisher-Price. This one is from 1987. So it's like a neon pink and orange Fisher-Price puffalump stuffed animal. And he is a tiger wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Very fun. I paid 50 cents for him, and I have him up as a buy it now for $19.99. So I like picking up vintage stuff. Anything that reminds me of my childhood, I'm just naturally drawn to it, and I like to just buy it. Even if I'm only hanging on to it for a little bit, like it just passes my hands. It makes me happy to have it again for a little bit. I got this cat. You guys probably saw me pick this up. I paid $1 for it. Pretty creepy cat. He's holding a little pumpkin. It looks like a gourd, but it's not actually a gourd. And it's got these crazy little stick legs. Very primitive looking. It's got a bell around its neck. I don't have this listed. I do plan on keeping it, which I know is probably going to upset Eric considerably. But I love this kind of stuff, and I think it's going to go great with my Halloween decor. A couple years ago, I got some primitive looking Halloween pieces at an antique store, and I think this little guy is going to fit in great with those pieces. So I'm going to put it out at Halloween this year. See how I feel about it, see if I got a good place for him. And if I absolutely still love him, then I'm probably going to hang on to it. Or if, you know, I just feel like, nah, it's not really going to fit in with the rest of my stuff, then I might consider selling him then. But as of now, he belongs to me. So my last yard sale haul, I told you guys that I had purchased a bunch of vintage OshKosh kids overall bibs. And I showed you one because I had that one listed, and I told you the rest were in the laundry and that they would be listed. And they are all listed now. So I want to go over them because I did get some questions from people asking how you know that they're vintage. So I wanted to show you. The first pair look like this. They have kind of like conductor stripes to them. And these are a size, what size are you? These are a 3T. So one thing I will say about Oshkosh bibs is that I'm not familiar with children's sizing since I'm not, you know, a mom, but I'm assuming T means toddler. So anything like toddler size, like 3T, 4T, that kind of thing, I feel like those sizes sell a lot better. Because when I was looking up price, like to get, you know, price points as to what to list mine at, I definitely feel like I was pricing the 3Ts and the 4Ts higher than the other ones because of, you know, just the size is selling better. So these here I have listed for a buy it now of $49.99. And I wanted to share with you how to figure out if they are vintage. One thing to look for is definitely, you know, made in the USA. That's a dead giveaway. But there's usually a tag underneath the size tag that looks like this. It's called a union tag. It says something along the lines of United Workers type of thing. But yeah, that's what they call a union tag. And when you see those, that pretty well dates an item as being vintage. So that's one way, you know, to figure it out. Now, when I was buying these, I bought these at a yard sale. The whole table was just filled with vintage children's clothes. Like, there was nothing recent on that table. So that's another, like, at least dead giveaway. Like, if you're buying at a yard sale and the whole table is filled with vintage children's clothes, you get a good inclination right off the bat. So I got those. These ones are like acid washed denim. So cute. And they got little feet on them. They're like the footy ones. So these are a smaller size. They're 6 to 9 months. And I listed these for a buy it now of $39.99. So we'll see if those go. And like I said, I don't know if I said it at all, but I paid $2 a piece for these, so not much. And then I got this pair of acid washed bib overalls. And these are a size 24 months. And these I have listed as a buy it now of $39.99. And then last one was these, again, acid wash denim, but these ones are shorts. And I think these are a 4T. And I have these listed as a buy it now of $49.99. I've sold vintage Oshkosh bibs for good money in the past. I definitely feel like the girls stuff sells better as well. And what they call the bubble bibbed overalls, and you'll pretty much just have to like go on eBay and like do a quick search, Oshkosh bubble bib overalls or something along those lines, and you'll start to see exactly what I mean by bubble. It's a certain type of look, but those definitely sell for a lot higher prices than, you know, like the regular type of bib overalls. Okay, I got this baggie of Barbie type accessories. It's just a big baggie filled with, I'm assuming most of it's Barbie, but I don't know. I paid 50 cents for the entire bag. I love these types of just random bags of little accessories and things of that nature, especially when they barely cost a thing, because there could potentially be that one thing in there that's just really sought after and worth a lot of money. Now, I did like a little half-hearted dig through this bag. I don't think it's really anything vintage in here, but it's kind of older. I would say maybe mid-2000s. 2011, that kind of thing. So going through a bag like this is very time consuming, incredibly time consuming, to try and figure out what each piece is, if it's worth listing separately or just list in the whole bag and let someone else have fun and, you know, dig through it and potentially find something. So I'm not quite sure. I haven't listed anything from this bag yet. So I'm not quite sure exactly what I'm doing with it. I did end up finding one piece so far in this bag. This is a Barbie vase. It's this orange vase with a flower in it. I saw this vase sell for like $14. I guess it goes to one of the Barbie doll houses. So I'll probably sell this separately at least. So we'll see what I do with it all. But, you know, 50 cents for this entire bag. You know, even if I would lot it all together, I think it would still, you know, do all right. And I will say there are people who specialize in Barbie stuff and Barbie accessories, and that's pretty much like all they sell. Like, that's their niche. And I think that's awesome because it's so fun. Like, I had so much fun just digging through this bag, but I don't really know what everything is and what stuff goes to. So if anyone knows of like any websites that are good for identifying Barbie accessories and these little Barbie pieces, let me know down in the comments. Anything that'll make my life just a little bit easier in figuring out what exactly I'm looking at. So the only other thing I have to share with you in this video is, I don't know if you guys remember, I purchased these vintage Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Christmas boxes at a thrift store. This was a while back. Anyway, I finally got around to listing them. Go me! I've had these for a while and they're finally out of my death pile. So I just kind of wanted to share with you. I thought these were so cool because they were all still sealed. So I listed them as a lot, so you'd get like every, you know, gift box. There's 4 of this size. There is 3 of this size. And then there are 2 of this really large size. So I thought those were really cool. I can't remember exactly what I paid for them now. But I do have them up on auction with a starting price of $29.99. I think I probably paid about $1.99 a piece for them. But yeah, I'm just proud of myself that they're finally out of my death pile. So anyway, that is everything for this haul. It was a pretty big haul as usual. So I hope you guys enjoyed and I will see you next time.